Okay. Welcome back, folks. I needed to go to the bathroom. That's why I couldn't start on time today, unfortunately, but I'm here now. Also, before I start, I just want to show this off. If I'm careful about it. So, I finally got the VR headset, the MetaQuest 3 headset I have with a better strap. I had to get a third-party strap just to make this more comfortable. So, I basically got this. I don't know if you can see it. I may have to put this closer, but I basically got this strap called Kiwi that was mentioned by a fellow viewer when I was playing Ghost of Tabor. Whoops. So hopefully you can see it. It's a little hard to see because of the light, but basically there's extra cushioning here that goes on top of my head, and also there's extra cushions on the back of the head. The goal of this is to mitigate the possibility of headaches or any unpleasantness that's going to happen after you wear a headset for like a long period of time. And by comparison, this is what the original strap looks like. I am it's bare bones, to say the least. There's barely any cushioning, and I somehow bore the brunt of the weight of the headset for who knows how long when I first got it. But hopefully, with the cushioning, with this strap, I think it's gonna be a lot more encouraging to wear the VR headset, whether it's off screen, off hours, or doing it live, which I am can't wait to do it. I don't know if I should do it tonight. I'm not really sure. I had a long day today, so we will see. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way first for anybody that's watching this recording right now. But anyway, let's do this. I don't know what we're going to be doing tonight. I mean, I did get the VR headset finally set up. It was actually very simple, but I don't know what we should be doing tonight. I'm actually trying to figure out what the plan is going to be. And it's going to be very interesting to find out what it's going to be. And hopefully we can figure things out from here. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is I just need to figure out what the plan is going to be. There are some casual games that I haven't played in a while. Hey, Remedy. So Remedy, I'll show you one more time since you're here. But people that are watching this recording can also see it for themselves. But basically, I got the VR headset finally fixed. Oh, I need to be careful. I don't want to expose this too much to, bright lights. But basically, I got the cushioning finally. This is on the back of the head, and I also got the strap on the top of my head and on the back of my head. The original strap that I got the headset in the first place is this. That's it. There's no cushioning, nothing. It's just a strap. There's no cushioning, nothing to soften the pressure on the head, nothing. I somehow endured that for a while, and it just became uncomfortable. Sometimes it can only do it for like an hour. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said before, it's so. Yeah, glitch. I'll show you one more time, just because you're here. I got it here finally. Like I showed you guys. The back of the cushion, the back of the head cushion, and the top of the head cushioning is now here. As I said before, I don't think this is going to eliminate the sensation or the headache completely. It'll probably still happen, but at least it is more comfortable. And what's cool about that headset now is I just have to turn the knob on the back of the headset, and I can put it on very easily. And by comparison, glitch, as you are aware, this is what the original strap was. This was what the original MetaQuest 3 strap looks like when you buy a brand new. It's bare bones, to say the least. You basically have to brunt the full pressure of the headset on your head. Yeah. Yeah, but I hope that I hope I can do VR stuff in general where I can move around and it's comfortable. That's what I'm hoping for. I just put it on not long ago, but I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for VR today. I'm not sure what we should be doing tonight. The plan is just to try to play games that I haven't played in a while. I actually like Deep Rock Galactic again, even though this is a game I don't play all the time. But I would rather play Deep Rock Galactic than Helldivers 2. That's my honest opinion. There's also Sea of Thieves. There has been some patches or something. I haven't been in the loop. What's been going on with Sea of Thieves, but apparently there has been some performance improvements. Steam Link got support for the Q2's finger tracking. Oh, finally! I don't know about Quest 3's finger tracking, but that would be very nice. But yeah, so Sea of Thieves finally got some performance improvements. So support servers now support multi-threading have received the first base for improvements for the physics. Okay. Shipwrecks. Broad performance improvements have been made for player frames. Yes, I always noticed that Sea of Thieves could have used more performance improvements. So hopefully it is much better this time around. But yeah, that's cool. Glitch. I don't know. I don't know why my individual fingers are not being captured on MetaQuest 3 for some reason when I'm holding the controller. Or does it only work if you do it without the controller being held? Because I have yet to see that being done on VRChat in particular, but I digress. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Dimitri. I mean, they are trying to make the game sound good, but I don't know. You need to swap off the controllers. Oh, you must not use the controller, so you need to use the actual hand. Oh, I don't know how it works on Quest 3. I know they mentioned finger tracking, but I um I have yet to try what it's like on Quest 3 though. It's probably somewhere in the setting glitch, but you need to swap it somehow. Uh so you can detect it, but I don't know. But I don't but the thing is what I'm but on by the way, glitch, I don't know I know you don't always play Marvel Rivals with us. Good to see you again, Ethan. So what I was about to say next before Ethan came in was when it comes to Marvel Rivals, I'm looking forward to the next patch. The double kicking is super convenient. I have to try that. I have to look it up because I know there's finger tracking, but I don't never got it to work. Maybe because I did not I missed a setting somewhere. But when it comes to Marvel Rivals glitch, as you are aware, I love Marvel Rivals, even if I'm not the best player in the game. The problem with Marvel Rivals and other games in general, it's not just to Marvel Rivals, but it's gonna take me a lot of time to get better, regardless if I do it off screen or not. Deadlock, the character in Deadlock. Wait a minute. Deadlock. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Deadlock. Are you talking about the MOBA game? I didn't forget about Deadlock. I just been putting it off because it hasn't been on my priority list. Yeah, I remember Deadlock. I haven't touched it in a while. It hasn't been on my priority list, but apparently I've heard that the game is much more optimized now, even though the game is not finished. But it's something that I've been thinking about, but again, not a huge priority on my list. Um, and I want to pivot back to Marvel Rivals. So, Glitch, I've been having fun with Marvel Rivals, even if not every match I've been winning. I don't know if it's the healers. I don't know if it's the healers. I don't know if it's TPS or tanker, but I do know that I could be a whole lot better in the healing. But the problem is, it's gonna take me a lot of time, especially in a fast-paced environment, to get better. The same thing it's gonna happen. The same thing it can be applied to all the other games I play. It does take me quite a bit of time to get better. But the thing is, I have learned to deal with that. So Deadlock is probably going to be the same thing, Glitch, if I decide to pick it up tonight, if I'm in the mood to revisit it. But yeah, no matter what game I play, it's going to be more or less the same story. It's going to take me a lot of time to get better at it, whether it's casual or competitive. And the thing about it, Glitch, is I have to try to keep a cool head about it because, as you know, if you get angry, if you get impatient, you're gonna likely make more mistakes. I mean, you're already struggling. You're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing. But as you know, if you get angry or get impatient, you're just gonna get even more frustrated. It's gonna get even worse. So that's why whenever I hear I'm not doing things I'm supposed to be doing, I just have to keep going because you never know what the next match is going to be, what the next day is going to be, and that's how I help. That's how I keep myself going. You cannot think too much about your previous performances, especially if it's not going well. I don't like losing, but the thing is, I just move on to the next one. I don't think too much on the past because again, when you start to get impatient and you become angry and frustrated, you're gonna do even worse. But I digress. But yes, the player base is predictably shrinking. Deadlock is no different to Marvel Rivals in a way. I mean, Marvel Rivals is also. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are on consoles. We will never likely know, but when it comes to Steam numbers on Marvel Rivals, it's also going down once the honeymoon phase is over. But it has a strong player base, very clearly a strong player base for the time being. If they continue to do well on that. Deadlock is not going to be any much different. I mean, I think Deadlock is only on PC, obviously. So I'm just curious. I don't know what is the rough numbers for Deadlock. Now, whenever you look at Steam chart numbers, just take it with a grain of salt in a way because it's not always completely accurate. So it's not always going to be on point. And so there's about so yeah there was when it comes to Deadlock, there's about roughly uh 9,000 players or so playing it right now, with about 14,000 in a 24-hour peak. Compared to, say, back in August of last year, there was like over 100,000 people playing it. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Marvel Rivals is also the same thing as well, but the thing is, you just have to get used to it. And yeah, the Deadlock game, I think people are not talking about it as much anymore. I mean, the game is not finished. Unless you have an invite to the game, you're not going to access it so easily. And so yeah, it's just until Deadlock is finished, there really is nothing much to say until it's finally finished. But people do have a head start for those that are still. No, I know, Glitch. The game is not finished. I mean, until the game is completely done for release, whenever that will be, I imagine the player count is gonna go up again. But hey, everybody has a head start at the very least, or at least can start, playing now. So, and but when it comes to other games besides Deadlock, like I said before, I am not interested in playing Helldivers 2 again because I just don't like the gameplay loop of Helldivers 2. It's not my cup of tea. And I tried. I really tried. But but I prefer Deep Rock Galactic though. Deep Rock Galactic has character and personality. Now, granted, I don't play Deep Rock Galactic as much, but after playing that digging game on Steam that I personally didn't enjoy, I appreciate this game a whole lot more now by comparison. I haven't done deep dives on this game yet, so I don't know what it's like, but I imagine it's going to take some more grinding. I haven't checked out the character roster for Deadlock yet, Glitch. Again, I haven't been in the mood to go to that game in a while because it hasn't been high on my priority list. The games that I've been doing most of the time is Final Fantasy 14 off screen, then Rivals, Rainbow Six Siege, and stuff like that. Has five? More or less has five or has five plus. Oh, the difficulty. Um, so it's the same generated terrain that you've already experienced in the game, just higher difficulty. Is that basically what deep dives are? I didn't look it up personally. I've just been very occupied with other things. So it's the same generated terrain, but just higher difficulty, and it's challenging. What are overclocks in Deep Rock Galactic again? I like I said, I only revisited it recently just to do the daily, but that's about it. And right now, I haven't touched Sea of Thieves since last year, but I can do a quick launch of the game just to see if there's any improvement in performance. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be that big of an improvement, but it doesn't hurt to give it a try. The problem with Sea of Thieves is, unlike Helldivers 2 or Deep Rock Galactic, you need to spend a whole lot of more time on Sea of Thieves just to make progress. So I'm just going to quickly launch this game just to see if there's any improvement in performance. Yeah, no worries, Glitch. I just wanted to let you know that the VR headset upgrade is finally here, and I have yet to try it out to see if it's an improvement. Because as you know, it really did not feel comfortable after 30 minutes or to an hour. So hopefully that will be an improvement so I can actually move around. The amount of space I have is enough, but again, it comes down to the headset comfort. So building shaders. Well, let's see if Sea of Thieves is any better in performance. They say that in the patch notes, but we have to see it. I have to see it for myself. Let's see if there's any improvement. I have this game set on a specific frame rate because again, the GPU does run hard in some cases, especially in certain islands and areas. So they advertised once again. Oh, come on. I have to sign into the Xbox network again. Of course. Oh, freaking course. Oh, freaking course. I gotta do this again because I haven't touched the game in a while. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just... Oh, come on. The game just turned off. The game just freaking turned off. Okay, here we go. If you don't touch that in time, the game shuts off. Okay. Let's try it again. I have to hide the screen because I have to do the authentication through Microsoft. Okay, one more time. I gotta wait for this game to launch again. After all this time, I still pretty happy with this background footage that I created. Now, it's not a game for everybody, but I personally enjoy the visual look of it, especially with the exaggerated lighting for those of you that are fans of Need for Speed, but visually it does look interesting. And I did get some very interesting moments with the AI when I played that game. I think it took me like I don't remember the exact details, but I think it took me like 2 to 4 weeks roughly just to get that footage there. The problem with Need for Speed 3, the PC port that you're seeing right behind me here, is that the AI is a little too easy to beat once you know exactly how they work. The PlayStation version, by comparison, is a completely different story. It can be very challenging. So, oh, come on. I gotta wait for this. The game is still doing its checks. Okay. I want the game launched. I'm trying to launch Sea of Thieves right now, but first I gotta sign into my account again. It's kind of like Ubisoft in a way, but Microsoft is Microsoft again. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, it worked. Okay, they actually changed the music for the login screen for this season. Cool. So for those of you that don't remember, I did manage to get finally my own ship, whether it's a whether it's a 2-player ship, 3-player ship, or a 4-player ship. I'm very happy about that. I mean, you gotta give Rare credit. They're still keeping this game going after all these years. Sure, the game was bare bones when it first came out, but it slowly got better over time if you were patient. All right. The menu hasn't changed all that much. Okay, let's just go with a sloop. I'm not expecting much, but yeah. Let's see what the performance is like. I got this game set on an 80 FPS. But let's see what this game is like when I actually go into an island. Some islands and some areas in the game were never really that optimized. I imagine the GPU does work harder when you got other players in the area. So, I haven't been in the loop when it comes to Sea of Thieves after all these months. But it's the only pirate game that I can think of that at least it's fun when you decide to hop on it. I give them that. So, Guardians of Fortune Allegiance. Wait, did somebody play this game when I was gone? I won't be surprised if that's the case. But like I said before, I got this game I set at 80 frames per second, and most of the settings I got them on. Most of the settings are in a very high, which I'm pretty happy about. This game is, at least it's running fine. And the game looks pretty good if you can handle it. At least the GPU is not running overtime like it used to. But I have yet to see what this game is going to be like when you have lots of players in one area. Because I know the shadows will work a lot harder when you got so much action going. Yeah, the GPU is pretty good, despite having my OBS running in the background. But let's see what happens when you turn that on. So I just turn everything up. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think the stuttering is still here. I mean, even if my GPU is not running really hard, I remember this game stuttering quite a bit when you're just, you know, running around doing your missions. But at the very least, when there's no other players in the area and it's just you, the game is pretty smooth. And I have to admit, the GPU is not being the VRAM is actually doing pretty good right now. I mean, I don't know how much of that performance improvements patch notes is true, but it's nice to know that this game is using my resources very nicely. I don't think you need to play this game on a high frame rate. As long as I can get 60, 70, or even 80, I'm happy. And yeah, the water in this game looks pretty good. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this whole map is the reason why this game's file size is huge. Yeah. I still don't like the UI in this game. I wish it was a little easier to invite people into your crew. and especially on consoles. I mean, I bet there's a way to get that figured out, but I was not a big fan of that. Maybe it has gotten better, but I haven't been keeping an eye on that. But it's nice to know that this game is running smoothly, or supposedly running smoothly right now. I could increase the frame rate to 90, but I'm pretty happy with it 80, especially when there's no things going on. Wait a minute, did the game just stutter again or hitch again? Because I remember, I remember that happening a lot in the past. I mean, there's only so much you can do, especially if the foundations of the game is flawed, but I digress. Oh, crouching. Oh yes, you can disguise yourself now. Okay. It can be very sneaky, but I don't think it changes gameplay too much unless you are very competitive in this game, which I am not even close. I have to learn all the gameplay mechanics all over again. Underwater still looks pretty good in this game. Again, say what you want about Rare and the patch notes, but at least my computer is not screaming like it used to. I remember playing this game on a higher frame rate, and I was wondering why my computer was running so hard. I don't know if it was the frame rate at the time, or the game was just not optimized enough. But I'm glad to know that you don't need a super graphics card to play this game anymore. I mean, this game is on console, so that should not be surprising. But, like I said before, the main thing I'm happy about is that I got the most important things I wanted in this game, which is a 2-player ship, 3-player ship, and a 4-player ship. So if I was in the mood to play this game again, I can do either of those things. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot what you have to do in this game. I mean, I have some memory of what you need to do, but definitely need to have time to run this game again with an experienced group. It doesn't have to be the best, but you know, I just want to play this game with people that know what they're doing. And I mean, not competitively, but just, you know, what you need to do. And speaking of missions, the quest table. You know, I'm still 20 levels away from getting all these 3 to level 50. Then you can do these... What are these things called again? Athena's Fortune. Legend of the Veil. These are the missions that people are saying is the true end game for this. What is Special Voyages? Oh. Yeah, I mean, you can do story voyages or story quests in this game, but I'm not really crazy on that too much. I mean, the thing I like about this game is that you can play this game and, you know, go on a voyage with your friends, go out into the sea, which has its audience. I'm not too crazy on this, but I do respect the fact that this game still exists. Also, do not play Skull and Bones, which I think most people know by now. That Ubisoft game is a disaster. At least Sea of Thieves has a solid gameplay loop, but I digress. Maybe this is something I can touch again at some point. And boy, this game still holds up. And at least this game has gotten the improvements that it deserves. At least when it comes to performance, though I'm not sure about gameplay. I don't know if the game is hitching, but I have to see what happens when you actually got other people playing alongside you. And speaking of which, I need to remember the freaking keyboard shortcuts, especially for your binoculars. No, no, no. What is the keyboard shortcut for binoculars? No, no. I barely touched the keyboard shortcuts in this game. Oh boy. What? Oh my god. What is it? Oh my god. What is a keyboard shortcut again? Q. There you go, Q. think I always wonder, why can you make the sensitivity higher? Because this is way too slow. Gameplay. Where's the sensitivity? Input. Aim assist. Gotta love that. Okay. Let me just increase the sensitivity. I think this has to be a little lower. Just a little bit. 2.9. That should be enough. This is something to consider. And I have to reduce the input again. But this is something to consider. I am not a big fan of Sea of Thieves. This is not something you can do all the time. But I do respect the fact that this game is still going strong. The thing about Sea of Thieves is you have to be in the mood for something like this. A gameplay loop with Sea of Thieves can easily go for over an hour. Or an hour if you're lucky, if you don't get interrupted by PvP players. And again, the graphics in this game definitely is one of the strong points that this game has, especially the water quality. I actually am very fortunate to have all the settings in this game maxed out with the appropriate frame rate, and this game runs very smoothly on my 3080 Ti. And imagine if you're playing this game on the newer graphics cards, the 4000 series or the 5000 series, it's gonna be even better. You can probably display this game on a very high frame rate. But then again, it depends on the optimization of the game, but I digress. But it's nice to know that this game has gotten the optimization that it needs. When it comes to VR, I wish I could find that out tonight, but I'm not really in a huge mood for that. Also, Marvel Rivals is getting its patch tomorrow, which I think I'm gonna hold out until then, because I hope the performance with the higher frame rate is gonna make a big difference, and hopefully the gameplay will be even smoother when it comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think the patch is out yet. I mean, there hasn't been any download from Marvel Rivals yet, so it's probably gonna come out tomorrow as planned. So yeah, Friday night is definitely gonna be Marvel Rivals for sure. What can we do tonight that I'm in the mood for? I could do the VR headset, but I want to try that out off screen first. I just got that VR headset set up right now. I'm just trying to think. There are casual games like Liar Spar. Speaking of Liar Spar, when is that poker thing coming out? Where is that poker? They've teased poker since January. When is it coming out? Yes, you teased this back in January. I mean, when are you finally going to release that? There's still no announcements on that either. So, there's also Party Animals, but the problem with Party Animals is that there is that new mode they have, but the problem is you need to have 8 players. You can't have AI in that, which is a darn shame. What could we play that could be fun? I want to avoid playing the same games that I've done in the past because the whole point of tonight is to try something different. This is a bit tricky. You know, when it comes to Need for Speed games, I didn't like the new one in particular. But this game from 2010, that's quote-unquote remastered, it's an okay game. It doesn't have the arcade handling like the classic games from the 2000s, but at least it's solid. It gets it done. I'm trying so hard not to play the games that I usually do tonight because I want to do something different. I'm just trying to think, what could I do tonight that could be fun? Okay, you know what? You know what? I want to check this out again. Let's see what happens. I want to try this now. You know, I miss GTA. I tried GTA 5. It's a very shallow type of a game. But when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077, I hope hope this game is more optimized. So there's DLS 44. I hope this game is more optimized, but let's find out. Let's find out and see how much of an improvement in performance this game is. All right, let's see if there's an improvement. I mean, it took them a long time to patch this game, to say the least. But anyway. Okay. Oh, they got their own launcher as well. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, let's try this game and let's see if it's optimized. Yeah, so NVIDIA DLSS has been updated, and hopefully that's going to help on our performance here. Let's see what happens. Oh, the game is loading shaders again. I think that's what's happening. So, I'm in the mood to play a GTA-like game, Cyberpunk. So,
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale?
okay, let's load the let's go back to this save file here. Now, let's see how much better the performance is when it goes to Cyberpunk after all the patches.
Oh, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jagged into that
Okay.
Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
So, let's check our settings. It's been a while. Let's put it to 80. Okay. Okay. Just trying to remember all my settings. No. Just trying to make sure that all the settings that I have in this game are still where they were after all this time. Skipping dialogues. Okay. There was a setting that I completely forgot, but is it here? No. Um... There was a setting, like, where you can turn off nudity in this game, but where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to remember where in this menu it is. Because I didn't remember turning it off, but where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? Don't tell me it's not here. Lovely. Well, what a big difference it is to set the frame rate limit to 80. As long as I set the frame rate to a certain number, we're okay. Maybe put it to quality. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. The question is, how is this? So, how does this game do TV? It's not high frame rate. Where is our weapon stash? Okay. So we got our pistol, which is fine. We got an assault rifle. Okay. And where the heck is our email? How do we check? Oh, here we go. Okay. You know, I'm actually impressed that this game is running well. As long as I got the frame rate to, you know... Okay. As long as I got the frame rate set to 80, I'm good. Okay. Let's save this thing here. Oh, holy crap, I didn't mean to do that. Delete save. Okay. There we go. Okay.
So, what? You embarrassed?
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me?
right?
How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Fucking gone, piece of shit.
Oh, my GPU is running hard again. Okay, hold on. Let me put it unbalanced.
Got another drive, Sunfield? Coming your way, Night City. But soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front moving in.
Good.
Prepare for cooler conditions as we head
Got a
into the
call!
weekend.
We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
You guys fucked up, man. Rough night.
I'm actually happy.
Average temperatures this month in Night City have remained within
It's not
human
bad.
safety.
Piece of shit! Come on!
One guy in his blue Jew died.
Oh, no. You know what the worst thing is about this place? Wait, you mean 14 are dead? No, the fucking smell. True. Sweet.
Even though I reduced the graphic settings a little bit, it still looks good. It looks good. Yeah, put it on, you know, let's just put it on balanced and keep it that way, just in case we do get some scenes that are heavy. No motion blur, local shadows. No, shadows are kinda heavy, so I just keep them on medium. Although when it comes to textures, I definitely have them on high. But anyway, I digress.
You could boil shit in this and it still smell better than this fucking...
Man, Julio's a real bastardo, man. Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
Hey,
What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Why not?
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. You got one hell of a punch there, Ken. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
I just got lucky on that one. No, it was just mashing buttons. Oh, no need to do that.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
I don't think don't need anything for the oh, health booster. Wait a minute. How much do we have? How much money do we have? 700? Oh no, it's too expensive. Can't do it.
You mentioned something about fighting.
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
I mean, you gotta make something out of it.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what. Not yet. You can start, Kaboo. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
This interface is going to take some time to get used to. And we're going to make another save here, and this is going to be for everything we do.
That even Mother Nature can. Try out our production development and let your
how do I... How do I disarm myself? How the hell do I disarm myself? How the hell do I do that? Where do I do that in the controls? I didn't mean to take out my guns. Where is it? I don't remember the controls for this game, and some of them are not obvious. Control scheme. I want my keyboard controls. Where the hell are they? No, I don't want my controller. Oh my god. Controller, where's the keyboard? Where is the keyboard settings? Oh my god. Oh man. Holster. Holster weapon. Nope. 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 No. 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 How the hell do I put my guns away? Oh, it's B. It's B. Oh. Okay.
at all
Subtle accessories, not too many. Usually on.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, this game was a disappointment on release when it wasn't optimized, but at least it got better. But the thing is, there's an expansion for this game, but honestly, I'm in no hurry for that. Okay. I bet it's gonna take a lot of time to explore this. There you go.
Will increase to 40,000 euro. Thank you for tuning in to the N54 local news. Have a pleasant day.
Now here's the question. How does this game perform in open world? The highest frame rate I'm gonna go just to be the safe side is gonna be 80. But let's see how this game performs when we go into the open world. We're actually gonna do this mission. It's been a long time.
By biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival.
I've been wanting to do a playthrough of this game, or a single player game, for a while now. So let's see how this game is. Let's see what kind of a first impression this game is.
From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun.
So, are we gonna talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to Delta the fuck out of there. Yeah, no biggie. Not like...
I think we need to turn the audio down a little bit. Sound effects need to be turned down. Maybe 70. And that should be good.
That cyber psycho was a tank on 2 chrome legs.
Better.
What the fuck were you thinking? There's a reason Max TAC exists, you know.
Civilians were in danger. What was I supposed to do? Just watch them get mowed down?
Listen, you, me, and every fucking cop in this city might as well be a civilian next to Max TAC. The day they give us the gear they're packing, go right ahead. Be the hero. Save the fucking day. But until then, you keep your head down and listen to me. That understood?
Okay.
Man of the hour. Sheesh. Took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down. Let me finish this. Then we can drop in
I'm
on
actually
Senor
impressed.
Vector.
Despite being on a 3080 Ti, I'm getting about 70 frames per second. That's not bad. And I did reduce the settings a little bit just to make the game perform a little better. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy with that. But what is it like on quality? Does it make a big difference at all? Or is it worse?
Oye, despacio!
Is it worse? More or less the same. But I can push it to quality. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. I can finally continue on with this game. There we go. Okay, let's do the story. I'm gonna turn off the overlay. Here we go. Let's just enjoy the game.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Dexter Deshawn? What's the latest spec on him? I know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. Needs a fresh crew, and he found us.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
Sure. What do you got, Jackie?
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, is he?
Why me?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you.
Okay.
Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
I guess we know our way around fixers.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
You know, hey Knight, welcome back, and thank you. It's good to see you do the emotes again. Wait, Knight, you don't have an emote? You don't have an emote? You can't use my emotes. Oh, it would be nice to see that, but still, thank you. And yes, I decided to play this game again because I don't like GTA 5 or GTA Online or 5M. And I can play this game at 60 frames per second or higher. I'm happy. I think it's a good thing I waited this long so that this game got the optimization that it needed. So thank you. Yep, I'm actually playing this game again.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Apparently this game can run on a higher frame rate with the newer graphics cards, but hey, as long as I can get 60 plus, I'm okay. You can call your vehicle. That is pretty convenient. I mean, other games do the same thing, but still, it's nice.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
That's our car. Cool.
First stop. Ripper Dock and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Alright. And by the way, this is coffee night. I need it. Oh my god, vehicle combat. I don't mean to do that. Come on, exit combat. There you go. There you go. 1 sec. But so Knight, your new badge is there. Hold on a second. Share the love. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the new badge. So Knight, so for those of you that are watching right now, give me a little bit of time because I have to turn the internet off and turn it on again. And by the way, Knight, before I reset, I finally got the custom strap now. I got the cushioning here, so hopefully that'll be more comfortable when I do VR next time. But anyway, I have to turn this broadcast off, so don't go anywhere, but I have to restart. So stay tuned. But yeah, just stay on this page. I'll be right back.